coming at you, 30 minutes of non-stop, high-intensity interval training. Hey, what's up? I'm Preston. We're outside today. It's a beautiful day. All you'll need is a mat and some water. It's time for some non-stop HIIT. Let's get started with some big shoulder rolls to the back. So glad you could join me. Starting with a warm-up. Then we're going non-stop, no rest breaks, no repeats. Reverse that shoulder roll, other direction. First day, we had some nice weather. Let's reach out side to side, pivoting on that back foot, reaching for that side wall. In New York City today, reaching up towards the corners of the room now. We'll do 3, 2, and 1. Let's do some good morning stretches and make our way down to the mat. We place our fists next to our temples. Hinge forward at the hips. Engage your abs on the way down. And then when your body becomes parallel, squeeze through your butt, come up, back up to standing. We'll do that 2 more times. Nice flat back, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Do 1 more here. Press up through the butt. Nice, come to standing. We'll do some reverse lunges. Get the bottom of the body warmed up. So alternating legs, reverse lunges, stepping back. Getting that knee, back knee close to the mat. Front knee makes about a 90-degree angle. You keep your torso nice and upright. We'll do 1 more on each side. And up next, we'll walk it out to a plank. Step the right foot outside of the right hand. Open your right arm up to the sky, then thread it underneath the left for 3, 2, and last one. Step the right foot back. Left foot outside of the left hand this time. Open up the left arm up to the sky for 3, 2, and last one. Step everything back to plank. Let's walk our hands back to our feet. We'll slowly roll it on up. Give you a brief recap of what we're doing today. Then we'll end our warm-up with 10 seconds of jumping jacks. 30 minutes non-stop high-intensity interval training is coming up. No rest breaks, no repeating any extra. If you do need a rest break, please use the pause button. Of course, you could always fast forward and rewind. I'll be taking a rest break whenever I need to as well. Let's end the warm-up with 10 seconds of jumping jacks starting now, and then we'll get right into our first exercise. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. First exercise up is the turn jump. So you turn either 90 degrees or 180 degrees, jumping, turning, touching the mat. If you're not jumping today, let's just do some squats with a touch. So you squat, touch the mat, squat, touch the mat. Otherwise, turn and jump. So either 90 or 180. You keep that chest nice and high. Squat down, nice and low. 10 more seconds here. Then move on. Right away getting the heart rate up. Low plank plus a punch. So we walk out to a low plank or a forearm plank. Nice and low, squeeze that butt. Engage those abs. Once you have that position, you reach forward, you give a punch with one hand while you balance, keeping your torso nice and steady. Alternating hands, keeping the torso nice and steady once again. Option here is just to hold the forearm plank or a straight arm plank. Otherwise, the punch is really to challenge your core stability. How tight can you make that core? How level can you keep those hips? And right up into some more jumping jacks. Center of your mat. Feet nice and wide. Hands come together. Feet hop apart. And then feet come together. as the hands go apart. Option here, step it out, side to side, halfway through the jumping jacks. Last 10, then we move on. Three, two, one. Up next we have a broad jump forward, and we turn to one side, shuffle back, so back of your mat, hop to the front, turn to one side, shuffle, back to your mat, broad jump, turn, shuffle other direction. Option if you're not jumping, take 1 or 2 big steps forward, squat down low, come back up, turn to the side, shuffle. So high impact option is the big jump. Low impact is that big step. Nice work. Ooh, this is going to be a hard one today, isn't it? Push burpee. So you do let's do a burpee push-up. So you hop up, hop out, right into a push-up, push back up, hop back in, hop back out. So you hold the plank for a second while you do the push-up. So you hold, nice slow push-up, chest to the mat, hop back in, hop back up. Option is to step it out. Option to do the push-ups on your knees. Lower impact version, step it back in, maybe take the hop out at the center. Nice work. 8 mountain climbers with a hop up, non-stop for sure today. Walk out to a plank, 8 quick mountain climbers, hop in, hop up, right back to the mountain climbers. Another option, step it in, reach it up, back down, step it out, drive those knees in. You could do more mountain climbers, you can do less mountain climbers, whatever works for you. Just get in some mountain climbers and maybe reach up. Step back knee driver will do half on one side. So for me, my hands upper left, knee right knee driving in. We'll switch halfway. Another 10 seconds on this side, and then we'll switch. Driving that knee as high as your waist or higher. Reaching those arms nice and long. Let's switch. So for me, left knee driving in, hands upper right to bottom left. Last 10 seconds. Two and one. Nice work. Frog stand. So you start easiest way. Start with your feet in a sumo squat position. Squat down low. Lock your elbows into your hands. Elbows into your knees. Shift your weight forward. As you balance, your feet will come off the mat, and you just hold that, focusing on your breath, focusing on your balance, of course. If you lose your balance, just readjust, get back into it. The sweatier you are, the harder this is going to be for your knees and your elbows. Keep it going. Another 5 seconds. Nice work. Come up to standing, right into just high knees. Knees up to your waist, fast with the feet. Not doing that today. Maybe some more knee drives, maybe marching in place. Otherwise, keep those high knees going for another 15 seconds. I'm getting a drink of water, taking my own little rest break. 10 more seconds, keep the high knees going. Two and one. Leg rainbows. We're down on the mat. Let's do the more advanced version today. In prayer position. Legs up and over, making a leg rainbow. Let your feet touch the mat. Lean back slightly. Option here is to have your hands behind your waist, creating a nice big rainbow. Minimal movement at your torso. All of the movement happening in your hips. Using your abs to move those hips, lifting those legs. Big rainbows. Nice work. Prisoner squat. Come to kneeling. Hands behind your head. Oops, sorry about that. Let's come to a squat position and to standing. So our feet are hip distance apart. Elbows extremely wide. Chest nice and tall. Sitting back as low as you can go. Side view angle, here you go. Getting that butt as low as you can while maintaining your upright posture the best you can. Option here to take your hands from behind your head. Just get as deep as you can every time while keeping your eyes looking forward. Chest nice and tall. Pyramid tricep extension. We'll do this one on the mat since we're not using any weight. Hands go behind your butt, behind your waist. Pyramid fashion on the mat. Start with your feet on the mat, hips on the mat. Press into your hands as you extend through your elbows. Your hips come off the mat just a couple of inches. Then as you bend them, your hips lower. As soon as your butt touches the mat, you're squeezing through your hands to get your hips back off of the mat. All of the work being done in your triceps, so you're not using your hips to lift. You're not using your legs. You're just using that small muscle on the back of each arm. Here we go. Carioca. Come up to standing. Get the fast feet going. Get the hips twisting. Now we're doing the Carioca as we transition side to side. Get nice big hip twists here so you get that oblique work. Nice big arm swings. Fast feet to keep the heart rate up halfway through the Carioca. Just small, light work on the feet, on the mat. Last 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Reverse lunge with an overhead press. So we start, we'll do alternating legs. You reverse lunge back as you press up overhead. Come back to standing. Imagine you had 2 weights in your hands. Create some imaginary resistance, pushing up nice and slow as you get that back knee as close to the mat as possible. Front knee making a 90-degree angle. Chest upright. Option to take the overhead press out and just give me alternating leg reverse lunges. Great work, keep that going. Nice Superman with the lat pull. Come on down to the mat. Lay on your mat. Press your pelvis into the mat. Scoop your abs up. Press your pelvis down. Reach both directions, legs glued together. Pull that imaginary lat bar down your back, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Then slowly release back to starting. Nice long arms. Then you squeeze and pull once again. Looking at the mat, pressing the pelvis down, scooping the abs up, trying to take that arch out of the lower back as much as possible by doing those 2 things. Nice and slow, squeezing that grape in between your shoulder blades. Nice small skaters. Center of the mat. Center of the mat, there we go. Just side to side, little small skaters. Maybe fast small skaters. Object here is to challenge your balance by landing on one foot and just holding it. Another challenge here is getting that right up halfway through, getting nice and low as if you were actually inline skating, ice skating, whatever. So both 15 more seconds. Keep it going. Last 10. You got this. 3, 2, and 1. Touchdowns right away. Touchdown, center of the mat. Feet together. You hop your feet out. Reach to the mat. Back together. Opposite hand. Opposite hand touches the ground each time. Hopping your legs out nice and wide. Option if you're not jumping. Step out, squat down, touch the mat, step back in. Step out, squat, touch back, touch the mat. Keep it going, 15 more seconds. And lift, chop, center drop. We start forward lunge on the right. Back knee nice and low. Lift up 1 inch, chop to the right hand side. Follow your hands with your eyes. Back to the center, drop it down low. 1 inch chop to the right. We'll do one more on this side, and then switch legs, chop to the right, back to center, come back up to standing. Left leg forward this time, right leg back. Right knee close to the mat, lift up 1 inch, chop to the left this time. Back to center, drop it down low, lift up, chop to the left, drop it down low, less than 10, keep it going. And nice work. Fast feet, center of your mat, light feet on the mat, fast feet, maybe get your arms involved, just a little fast feet, keep that going. I'm grabbing a drink of water. It's hot up here. Stay hydrated. Keep those fast feet going. Let's do some reaction drills. When I say up, you give a hop. When I say down, you touch the ground. So down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up. Nice work. Seal time. Seal time. Come down to the mat. Wrap your hands in between your legs. Grab your ankles. Click your heels 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Roll back. 1, 2, 3. Come up. Whoop. Hold your balance. 1, 2, 3. Roll back to the tips of your shoulder blades. 3 clicks. The object is to not let your feet touch the ground. Can you get your feet any closer to your butt? Keep it going. If you don't get the claps in, that's okay. The object here is to use your full to roll yourself back and forth. Rainbow thrusters. We're picking something up. We're throwing it down to one side. Rainbow motion, picking it up, throwing it down to the other side. Getting that deep squat in each time. Big twist, arms nice and long. 25 seconds left, halfway through this one. Option here, just pick it up, slam it down. I think we're doing these later on in the routine, but you could do them twice. It won't kill you. Otherwise, keep that rainbow motion in for the rainbow thruster. Whew. The storm, feeling good. Inchworm, back of the mat, you reach up, you walk it out, Inch by inch, you hold the plank, you walk back in, back on up, inch it out, inch by inch, hold the plank for a second, walk it back, back up to the top. Think of this as your active recovery, since it's not too hard, since we're not jumping all around the room, since we're just kind of reaching and holding. 3 more seconds. Oh, right into a cardio move, run. So it's like the fast feet. We get our arms involved. We're going at 75% of our max speed. So just think about that in your head. We'll ramp it up as the time goes down. All right, let's go to 100% of your speed. Let's go to 110%, faster than you've ever ran before. Light feet on the mat. Last 10, even faster. 3, 2, and 1. Calf raise. Nice and easy. Knees, soft bend in the knees. You're just raising up onto your calves. Maybe you add a reach as you do the calf raise. So you could do one leg perhaps. Rising up as tall as you can. Or both legs really rising up nice and tall. Or if you have a piece of furniture, you can support your upper body on that and just calf raise as you look over the roof here. We're looking towards Upper Manhattan, so the Upper East Side. And we have Harlem. Bear crawl, bear crawl. All right, down to all fours. Lift your knees a couple of inches off the mat. Hold that form, all fours, knees off the mat, and you crawl forward, keeping your hips nice and low, and then you crawl backwards, keeping that nice and low, bear crawl. So forwards, you could even try and turn around instead of just walking forwards and backwards. I don't want to burn my hand on the black squares. The mat is hot enough. I think if I put my hand directly on the black squares, might not have such a good time. I'm keeping my hips nice and low. I'm keeping the movement going. And what's next? Power slams, yes. So we have an imaginary object in our hands. We slam it down, pick it up, slam it down, squat low, pick it up, reach high, maybe add a calf raise, or maybe add a little hop. So whatever you got going, the calf raise, the hop, maybe you alternate between the two. We're halfway through. Keep it going. Remember, you can take that rest break whenever you need to, but try and push yourself. No rest breaks until the cool down. Last 10 seconds. I feel like we're almost at the cool down. Squats with 3 pulses. Feet hip distance apart, squatted down low. Hold it, pulse at 3, 1, 2, 3. Come up, nice big thrust forward. Squatted down low, 1, 2, 3 pulses down here. Big hip thrust forward, side view here. Squatted down low, 2, 3. Hip thrust forward. You try and get your butt as low as your knees, or maybe even lower. You thrust your hips forward nice and strong, looking slightly up, chest open. Less than 10 seconds. You got this. Feels great to be outside. Hope you have great weather. 2 body saw. So it's a forearm plank, and then press ourselves or push ourselves back and forward using our forearms, feet together, legs together. Forearm plank, squeeze your abs, tuck your pelvis, Firm your abs, squeeze your butt. Toes propel you forward. Forearms pull you backwards. Slightly retract your shoulder blades. Woo. The heat radiating off of the tiles, off of the floor. No joke, no joke. And it's not even summer yet. Nice work. Curtsy plus a crunch. So we'll do half on one side. So we'll step our right foot behind our left, curtsy lunge, and then we'll take our right knee, drive it in, crunch, right foot behind left, up to that crunch. Try and hold your balance. We'll do one more on this side. Let's do the other side. Left foot behind right. Right into that crunch. Knee to chest. Maybe reach it up, crunch it up. We'll get in one more here. Hips pointed forward. And work. Rolling like a ball. Our very last exercise. Just like the seal, except we have our hands on the outside of our ankles. No taps. You just tuck your head towards your seat. C shape with your spine. Rolling back to your shoulder blades. Rolling up. Feet off the mat. Try and keep your legs in tabletop the whole time. Or for more of a challenge, feet closer to your butt, hands off your ankles. No hands. Whew. This is the last one, I believe. And then cool down time. Great work. Lie on down. Legs in the tabletop. Right ankle over and left knee. Grab behind your left thigh. Pull your left thigh towards your nose. Figure 4 stretch for the right. Maybe rock side to side. Slow down your breathing. Great job today. That one was not easy. Left ankle over right knee. Hook it in behind your right. Gently pull your knee to your nose. Maybe rock side to side. Nice work. Grab top of both knees, gently pull your knees apart, straddle, stretch, maybe rock side to side, turn your head right and left. Nice work. Let's roll like a ball to sit up. Come to kneeling. Left foot comes forward. Reach up to the sky, hands to prayer position. Take your right elbow outside of your left knee. Twist open to the left, maybe take your left hand behind your hips. Back to center. Reverse it. Right knee forward, reach up. Get your balance, hands to prayer position. Left ankle outside of right knee. Twist. Take the right hand maybe behind the left hip. Look over your right shoulder. Center. Back to kneeling. One cat. Push the mat away. Round and back. One cow. Let's lift our hips up to the sky. Downward facing dog. Pedal your feet out one at a time. Maybe twist your torso a little bit, side to side. And then walk your hands back to your feet. We'll roll it up in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll take 3 big deep breaths in and then be done. Reach up to the sky, nice deep breath in. Exhale, fold forward. 2 more. Nice deep breath in. Fold forward. And then last one. Nice deep breath in. And then let it all go. Slowly roll it up in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thank you so much. Great job. That was minutes of high intensity interval training, no rest breaks, no repeating any exercise. We worked every muscle of the body and then some. If you liked the video, please watch one of the hundreds of other videos on the channel. Subscribe, tell your friends, come back again.